Hello students, our today's experiment is to verify Lambert-Beer's law and to determine the concentration of unknown KMnO4 solution colorimetrically. For this, the apparatus required are colorimeter with filters, cuvette, test tubes, etc. and the chemicals required are KMnO4 solution and distilled water. The principle behind this experiment, as you have already studied in photochemistry, is the Lambert-Beer's law, which states that when a beam of monochromatic light is passed through a transparent medium, the decrease in intensity of light with thickness of the medium is directly proportional to the intensity of the incident light, the concentration of the medium and the thickness of the medium. So that is A is equal to epsilon Ct. This is the mathematical form of Beer-Lambert's law. Here A is the absorbance of the medium, epsilon is molar absorptivity, C is the concentration of the solution and T is thickness of the cuvette or the medium. Okay. So if we take T, the thickness of the medium, to be equal to 1 centimeter, then A becomes equal to epsilon into C. So to prove that this Lambert-Beer's law, to verify Lambert-Beer's law, we can take the graph of, if we plot a graph between absorbance and concentration, we should get a straight line passing through the origin and the slope of that graph should be equal to the epsilon, that is molar absorptivity. This we can prove from this graph. That is a plot of absorbance versus concentration of the given solution. We should get a straight line and the slope should be equal to epsilon, because A is equal to epsilon into C when T is equal to 1 centimeter. The first part of this experiment is to prepare the stock solution of KMnO4, because the concentration of solution that we need is 0.001 molar, which is a very dilute solution, and for preparing this 0.001 molar solution we need 0.0158 gram, and to take the weight of 0.0158 gram is difficult and we won't be able to prepare a proper concentrated solution of 0.001 molar. So for this, first we are going to prepare the stock solution of 0.01 molar. For this we have taken 0.158 gram of KMnO4, and to this we will add distilled water. In a volumetric flask of 100 ml, and then we will make up the volume up to the mark. Dissolve the solids properly and then just make up the volume. Now we will pipette out 10 ml of this 0.01 molar KMnO4 stock solution and take it in a 100 ml volumetric flask for the dilution process, and then we will again make up the volume up to the mark in this volumetric flask. Now, as given in table 2, now we are going to prepare 10 systems. So for this we have taken 10 test tubes and marked them from 1 to 10. Then in these two burettes we have taken, in the first burette we have taken 0.001 molar KMnO4 and in this we have taken distilled water. So in the first test tube, as given in your table 2, we will take 1 ml of this KMnO4 solution and we will add 9 ml of water to it. So 1 ml of KMnO4 and 9 ml of water will be the first system. So this is the first test tube number 1. Then in the second test tube similarly we will take 2 ml of KMnO4 solution and 8 ml of distilled water. In the third we will take 3 ml of KMnO4 solution and 7 ml of distilled water, and so on till the 10th test tube. Okay, so the 10th test tube will be pure whatever the concentration, that is 0.001 molar KMnO4 solution. So likewise we are going to prepare 10 systems. And also we are given one unknown solution with these 10 systems. So this is a digital colorimeter as we have taken in the apparatus part, and this is the cuvette. This is a glass cuvette since we are studying in visible light region. So we will be using a glass cuvette for this. The first part of the experiment is to determine lambda max for this solution. For this, first we are going to take the absorbance at a particular wavelength, that is the wavelength here is 440. This is the filter. This is the filter part, and this is the part where the cuvette is kept with the sample or with distilled water. So first we are going to, since distilled water is our solvent, so we are going to take the absorbance. We are going to first set 0 absorbance for distilled water. Okay, and the wavelength is 440. So we will set 0 absorbance for distilled water at 440. We have set this 0 absorbance, okay, for distilled water. Now we are going to take one single concentration. Suppose I am taking test tube number 5 that we have prepared. So we will take the solution from test tube number 5, that is with 5 ml of KMnO4 and 5 ml distilled water, and at this 440 we are going to take the reading. So we obtained it, that is 0.21 is the absorbance, okay, at 440 nanometer. Now in the same manner we will take out this solution, and again we will set 0 for the other wavelength. Every time you will have to set 0 with the solvent, and since here the solvent is water, so for the other wavelength, that is 490, again we will set 0 with distilled water. We set 0 with distilled water at 490. And again we will take that same sample solution. For calculating lambda max, that is wavelength of maximum absorption, we take the same sample. So now we at 490 we got 0.68. Similarly, we will do for the different filters present in this colorimeter. So these are the different filters which are present. Okay, so we will perform this for the same sample solution, and every time we will set 0 and we will take the reading for the same sample solution. And for this the observation we obtained is like this. For all the different filters that is available, that is these are the lambda values and the corresponding absorbance values are this. So as we can see in this, we get a graph. If we plot a graph between absorbance and wavelength, we get the maximum at, that is 0.84 is the maximum absorbance, and it is at 540 nanometer. So this is the lambda max, that is the wavelength of maximum absorbance. So from this part we obtain the lambda max. Now for the second part of the experiment, that is to verify Beer-Lambert's law and to determine the concentration of the unknown solution. For this we have taken all the 10 solutions and the unknown solution, and now we know that lambda max is 540. So again we will set 0 at 540 with distilled water. So 0 is set, and now we will take the reading of each test tube. So in this manner we have completed the second part, that is the second table. So you can see in the second table, for all the different test tubes that we have prepared, these are the different concentrations obtained, and these are the values of absorbance that we obtained after taking the readings. And for the unknown sample we obtained 0.37. Okay. So now using this table we are going to plot this graph. It is between absorbance and concentration of KMnO4. So for all these different concentrations, as the values are continuously increasing, so we will get a straight line passing through the origin. Okay, and in this straight line, for calculating so if we are getting a straight line, that means Beer's-Lambert's law is verified. And now if we want to find out the concentration of unknown sample, what we will do, we obtain the absorbance to be 0.37. So in the y-axis, .3, 0.4, 0.5, suppose this is how we have plotted. So 0.37 will come out approximately. Here we will get 0.37. So we will draw a straight line, and the point at which it touches the curve, we will plot a line like this in the x-axis, and this will be the concentration of the unknown solution. So this is how we perform this experiment.